Hey everybody, Zach Prentice 92 here, back with another Movie Memories Monday, and I'm sorry it's pretty late, but I had to work. But for today's Movie Memories Monday, it's going to be for Batman Beyond, the TV series. Now this series is so fantastic. Um, I really wish this was more popular because I wish this had a longer set. I wish it had at least 4 or 5 seasons. Is what I'm saying. If you haven't seen this show, I highly recommend you do. It's only $35 for this one at your local Walmart. I'm not sure how much it is for any other store, especially with that big giant complete set that you can get. Far cheaper, has very similar bonus features. Plus, I think this casing looks a lot nicer. At least to me. Yes, I kind of grew up with both the animated series Batman and this one, but I've always preferred Batman Beyond. As much as I like Bruce Wayne as Batman, he is Batman for sure. If I had to pick a second best Batman, would be Terry McGinnis as Batman for sure. Even though a lot of people say, "Oh, he's not his son," if you haven't seen the end of Justice League Unlimited, I believe there's a good ending to Batman Beyond, where it describes how Bruce Wayne and Terry McGinnis are father and son. It's kind of weird how it does that, but it kind of makes sense in a somewhat way. But this series is so good. But y'all, if you haven't seen the show, stop watching. Go watch that. Trust me, you'll like it. The only downsides to this show that I can really think of is it's too short of a series. It had 3 seasons, which is not too bad. It was 52 episodes, so that's okay, I guess. But cut too short, I think. I think they could have done a lot more. They could have done a lot more episodes. This show was dark, though. This was not meant for kids, not even close, but I watched it. The only things I can really think of that I didn't like in this, other than how short the series as a whole was, the language in it is meh. It's in there, but it's nothing too terrible, but the usual saying God's name in vain is a cuss word, so I don't like that. That's the only thing I can really think of. Let's see. There's also an episode where Freeze, that I remember, is still alive, and they try to do this kind of brain transplant, they changed, put his mental state into a different fake body, so that way he can live a normal life without having to worry about his past. But the person who did it was betraying him, so he kind of went crazy, but still did like Terry for even trying to help. Terry felt real bad for Victor Freeze for all that's happened in his life, but also, let's see. I remember the episode where Terry met Bane, I believe it was. Yeah, Bane was a really old man sitting in a wheelchair. I remember seeing that episode a lot. Let's see. I remember the Royal Flush Gang. I remember. Sorry, my allergies are going pretty bad today. Let's see. Oh, I remember the one robot. I think they only did it in 2 episodes where he would. He was a robot who didn't want to fight in wars anymore. He didn't want to kill anyone. He just wanted to be someone just to be a normal person. He doesn't want to do what he was programmed to do. Terry at first didn't know that, but he eventually became friends with this robot who had this what's it called? AI. He had his own AI and he was able to think. That was a really good episode. I think I also like the very beginning episodes too, where it shows Bruce Wayne was still being Batman at a very old age and was having heart issues during him wearing the Beyond suit trying to defeat an enemy. And he almost died doing it, and he was tempted to actually shoot the criminal, which is a very intense scene because Bruce Wayne's like, I can't do this. I can't believe I almost did this. And he's like, never again. Then quits being Batman from there on out. And then quite some time goes by, and Terry, an incident happens with him, and he eventually becomes Batman by helping out Bruce Wayne. He helped him out at a certain time, and once he tried to help him out, I think it was one part of the episode, I don't remember where, he accidentally found the Batcave because he seen a bat stuck inside this clock that you just try to fix time, and all of a sudden the Bat Cave opens. He goes inside, sees all the bat suits. He's like, whoa. And then he kind of takes the bat suit to kind of get somewhat of a revenge against the person who killed his father. Oh, no, it's not Bruce Wayne. His other father, where he's technically supposed to be the father of Brute Terry, but you have to watch that episode of Justice League to know what happens. That was a good one. I remember was it Tiny? No, I think it was Tiny. This guy who was friends with Terry when he was younger, before he became Batman, got in the wrong crowd and went to juvie for a little while, and then was able to get out because he was so young and able to have like a good life afterwards. He also has a younger brother. I don't remember by heart what his name was, but I remember his friend Max and his girlfriend. Why is her name escaping me? I've watched this show so many times I cannot remember her name. You guys can tell me in the comments. I feel stupid. Wait, Dana. That's it. Dana is her name. Let's see, Maxine. I think one of my favorite episodes has to be where Maxine actually finds out his identity. That was a really, really good episode. And then the episode Where's Terry, where Terry goes missing, chasing after some criminal that he recognized, getting lost in a tunnel, meeting a kid who ran away. That was a really good episode. Oh, such a good show. That's pretty much all I could really think about today, especially with my allergies going by. I can't really talk too much without my voice being altered and weirded out. One last thing before I go. They did a lot of interviews with both the directors, the writers, and the voice cast, including Terry, person who played him. And his voice is naturally just like that. He sounds just like this, which is pretty awesome. He's also played in the most recent Thundercats that came out a few years ago. It was an okay show, but I pretty much watched it just because the voice actor who played Terry was in it playing Lion-O. Only reason why I even watched it was because of that. Overall, it was an okay series. Nothing like Batman. But tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think of this video, what you think of Batman Beyond in general, what your favorite season or episode is. And see you guys next time. God bless.